Morning. How's everyone going? My name's DeadRon. I'm an Australian VTuber, and today I'm taking you through my build, the lilsimsie small shell challenge. So this here is the shell that lilsimsie uploaded a couple days ago. It is a small house. Unfortunately, I don't have the tiny living pack. And I decided, you know what, a slightly odd shaped house just isn't enough of a challenge. Let's try to make this an 8 sim household. So you can see here that I like to place all my required items out the front. Whenever I'm doing a build that's going to pose a bit of a budget challenge, or even one where, like most commercial lots, you need to have a particular set of items, I like to just lay everything out on the lawn so I know what my minimum cost is and make sure that I've got everything in mind that I need to fit within the build. So this build is 8 beds for 8 sims, 2 kitchens, 4 bathrooms, split between a mixture of full shower toilet bathrooms and a couple that are single shower and single toilet on their own. I've got 4 beds in each of the bedrooms, all bunk beds, and I had to do a bit of funny Tetris in order to fit in all the bathrooms. That was probably the hardest part. The bathrooms did not want to fit in nicely and leave enough space for everything else. I'd initially planned to have the toilets and showers in 4 rooms, but as you can see I ended up going single toilets and single showers in some rooms. I also tried to put a hallway down there in order to leave space for a second kitchen against the hallway wall. I just found that if I did that, you'd have too many blockages, too many sims trying to walk down the hallway at the same time. So instead I left that open, added an extra wall in the middle of the room to place the stove and countertop against, which allowed me to have a kitchen where the fridge and sink face the stove and counter. And due to the limited dining space, I decided to add a patio with 2 outdoor park benches. So I figure sims using one kitchen will eat in the lounge room on the sofa, while sims using the second kitchen against the wall there will eat outside. Like I said, I'm quite happy I managed to fit everything in. We have 2 full bedrooms, admittedly fairly bare, and we have a living room, 2 kitchens, 4 full bathrooms with a couple split, and we have a computer, we have park benches to eat at, and I managed to fit in a number of skill items. So we've got items for guitar, art, fitness, logic. We've got 2 bookcases, this small one on the desk, then we've got a larger one outside on the patio. As far as theming goes, I've generally gone a wood and pale yellow theme. I've put red beds in the blue bedroom and blue beds in the red bedroom. I think the patio turned out quite nicely, and there's also a barbecue on there which I think fits it quite nicely. And like I said, number of skill items to be able to use. So this build comes in just shy of 30,000. It comes in at 29,700, I think. No, sorry, $29,923 if I remember correctly. So that is technically within the starter budget of a 6 sim household. meaning this house can be a starter home for 6 to 8 Sims. I feel like you definitely want that many in here. Doesn't really make sense to have a couple or a couple with 2 kids in this household. I did from the start kind of view it as a household of adults. I didn't include any children's items in here. All of the items that I did use within the house are full priced items from either base game, seasons, eco living, or eco lifestyle, or cottage living. I used debug items for the gardens. I did not use items like fabricated chairs or anything like that. So apart from the vegetation on the outside, everything is paid for full price. Oh, and we've also got a couple garden patches for gardening skill. So I feel like you could almost have 8 Sims with 8 different hobbies in here between cooking, logic, art, guitar, gardening, fitness. Have I missed anything else? Apart from that, I think it's just the bookshelf skills. But yeah, everything worked out quite well, worked out better than I thought it would. I'm quite happy with it. So now it's time for the tour. As you can see, it's quite an unassuming house. Looks quite normal from the front. Never realised it was designed with 8 Sims in mind. As we enter through the front door, we instantly see the first kitchen. Unfortunately, I did have to put the second wardrobe out in the living space. Through here we have the blue bedroom with red beds, a dresser, light. So in order to keep the cost down, this is fairly sparse on clutter, this build. So that's our first kitchen. Got everything you need there. So here we have 2 full bathrooms. The toilet paper was my one vice in terms of clutter. And each of these full bathrooms also has a sink, or each of the toilet rooms has a sink. So there's 2 toilets there with their own sink. And then here we have a shower and another shower for our total 4 showers, 4 toilets. Got a fairly cozy living space with a decent TV. I didn't cheap out on the TV. Got a couch, got an armchair, and our second kitchen. Through here we have the red bedroom with blue beds. Once again, pretty sparse on decoration in order to keep the costs down. Now as we head out to the patio, which I feel is really the main living area, got our chess table, bookshelf, easel, 2 picnic tables, and a barbecue. This feels like where people would hang out, where they'd spend most of their time. I picture a lot of young Sims in this house, young adults, maybe even teens. Outdoors, we've got a punching bag and gardening. Work up a sweat at either of those. And now as we walk past the trees out the front, we've got a dumpster, because any 8 Sim household is going to be creating a lot of trash. Now I want to thank you all for watching this. I really appreciate you coming. If you've enjoyed this, please remember to subscribe. I stream 4 nights a week, multi-streaming on YouTube, Twitch, Trovo, and Twitter. Come check me out. Hope you've had a good time. I hope to see you again soon.